I'm Ayesha. I'm a senior cybersecurity consultant and I work for a cyber investigations company. I've been working in security for around 5 years now, and I have a background in technology for 12 years. A lot of my work includes virtual CISO engagements, which includes building security programs for clients. And that will be anything from, say, phishing training, security auditing, certifications. It could be also if they have any issues and they need a trusted advisor, I'll be there to guide them. Another segment of my role is to deal with incident response. So those are the cases with ransomware or credential harvesting, anything that's breached the company. I'll go in, I will analyze the environment, assess the situation, see if there's still an ongoing breach and deal with that. And then if not, then we'll sort of remediate the environment, and then I'll go on to applying recommendations essentially. And then lastly, I manage a security operations center. So that's the sort of proactive side of incident response. So making sure we catch it before it happens. So I do a lot of the training for the analysts and the engineers. I look at new tool sets that we can use to identify threats in the environments, and just really ingesting logs, analyzing them, and investigating further. So I would say I add value by being innovative and bringing new ideas to the table, not being afraid to speak up when I think something could be done better, or to challenge something. I think I add value by not going with the flow. So being a bit disruptive and adding change. I think I like the diversity. So I like working with different people. I also like working on new projects. And I think cybersecurity is really interesting in the sense that it's changing so rapidly, and there's always something new. There's always something new in the news about it. It's you have to keep on studying as well. You can't just say, oh, I took this exam 5 years ago, I still have that same knowledge. It's something that's forever changing. My skill set is from technical to compliance to risk. It's really broad. And I like being able to know everything with security. Yes, so I started off in my career by taking the CompTIA A+ and the Network Plus to get me my initial understanding of computers and technology itself. And then I went on to take the Security Plus and Cloud Plus. And actually now I'm in a couple of weeks, I'll be taking the Advanced Security Practitioner and the Pen Test Plus, all from CompTIA. And I think they've been quite helpful because they're not too expensive, and B, they're quite straight to the point. They cover a lot of things, but they're really, they give you the detail there. The other exams I've taken are sort of Microsoft, more specialized in Microsoft, dependent on, say, help desk or security. I found they're really good to add value to your CV and say you're a specialist in that area. Ideally, I would like to take things like CIS and ISO 27001, lead auditor and lead implementer, but they are quite expensive. And it's just more, I think they're more of a nice to have. So for me, I want to add value to different companies. I want to help companies mature their security. I think for me, I want to reach the next stage of becoming, say, manager, CISO, potentially even starting my own business in cybersecurity and helping others, mentoring others, helping them get on board with cybersecurity, teaching them about it, teaching employees about end user awareness and cybersecurity, things like that. Just really want to, give back to give back, really. I think the biggest challenge is the companies that say that don't really think highly of security, in the sense that they won't give security a budget, or they think security is like just an added cost, when actually the cost is necessary because it's safeguarding their crown jewels, and it's, it's really important. I think those type of companies, they're quite difficult to work with. 100%. There is a challenge in that, but I think more and more people are seeing the benefit of security. So there's less and less of those, but I would say that's the biggest challenge at the moment. Yeah, so currently my focus is on the Microsoft Security Tool Suite. So within there, they've got Microsoft Defender ATP, they've got automated incident response. It's all cloud-based solutions there. They've got Microsoft Cloud App Security. So I utilize a lot of those tools within the environment. But yeah, outside of that, for phishing campaigns, I use a mixture of GoFish and Attack Simulator by Microsoft, vulnerability scanning Tenable, and Nessus. Yeah, there's a lot actually. But yeah, those are the main ones that I'm using on a daily basis. I would say analysis, and just sort of looking at the finer details and going through things not once but twice, and several times almost. Just making sure you've covered all the bases. I would say soft skills wise, like just being organized and writing procedures. If you don't understand something, break it down. That's really helped me, like to just organize it. Google's your best friend, really. If you don't know something, someone else definitely probably does know it. So I think we need to come out of this environment where we're too scared to ask people, and just be like, hey, we've all got the same goal. We all want to fix the problem. There's no harm in asking someone else for some help. I would say my biggest achievement so far is building the Security Operations Center. It's still being built and implemented, but I'd say currently that's probably my biggest achievement so far.